What exactly is trail braking, and should we trail brake on the street? In 2 minutes, let me show you how.
I'm Mark McVeigh. I've been riding safely on the road and racing on track for 35 years. After working as a MotoGP engineer, I founded the Riders Academy in Australia. Today I run the MotoDNA Digital Academy, online and data driven, teaching riders all over the world.
So what exactly is trail braking? Well, the definition of trail braking is to blend braking and turning. We carry some front brake pressure while steering into a corner. Then as you lean the bike more into the corner, you reduce or trail off that front brake pressure. Trail braking is an essential part of any racer's toolkit as they trail brake into every corner of every lap on the limited traction. But does it have any value to road riders? On the road, we obviously ride much more conservatively than racers, well within the limit of tire grip. But before we explore trail braking, let's first have a look at the problem we are trying to solve, and that is the all too common problem of riders running wide and crashing in corners. Traditional learner programs teach riders to do most of the braking before the corner, release the brake, lean, and then gradually accelerate through the rest of the turn. This is fine for novice or inexperienced riders as their speeds are relatively slow, so they have plenty of room for error. But as riders gain more experience and confidence, their speed increases, and that's where this traditional training habit starts to unfold. To understand more, let's break down how trail braking works into separate cornering phases. On the road, we tend to accelerate up to a speed we feel comfortable with at neutral throttle until we approach a corner. During this phase, tire grip and steering are neutral, with the motorcycle balanced as we position for best vision and corner entry. As we shut the throttle and enter the initial braking phase, we adjust the bike to an appropriate speed for our skill. In this example, we use around 30% of the available brake performance, slowing down at around 0.4 G. It's important to understand that the main contributor to grip is the weight or the load on each tire. As we brake, the front forks compress. This is enough force to load the front tire, increasing grip. As the front forks compress, the steering geometry also changes, reducing the trail. This reduced steering geometry trail increases the turning performance of the bike, making it more agile. At this point, we start turning into the corner while gently reducing front brake pressure, but not completely releasing the lever. As we are slowing down, we allow the bike to turn on a smaller radius, as the bike, still with forks compressed, wants to turn tighter. As we enter the middle of the corner, we are smoothly off the brakes, have relaxed our steering input, and the bike is rolling around the corner on the line we have set. Now we carefully pick up throttle, holding the bike on a neutral throttle. This balances out the bike's weight distribution, and the front suspension starts to extend again as that load reduces. Now we need patience before opening the throttle to keep us from running wide and allow the bike to turn. Now we can see clearly around the corner and we're happy with our speed and direction. We can add more throttle as we remove lean angle, pick the bike up and steer towards our exit point. As we add throttle, we add radius. The bike wants to run wide. So remember, more speed equals a bigger turning radius for a given lean angle. As you see, our brakes are much more than a deceleration device. They also control weight transfer and grip and also steering performance. However, trail braking is an advanced skill and you should practice in a controlled environment until your skill is intuitive before using it on the road. You won't use trail braking in all corners. Rolling off the throttle may be enough to have the correct entry speed and give some of the weight transfer benefits we've discussed. Take your time and build your technique methodically. Head to motodna.com to learn more.